How's it going? Man, what y'all doing here? Do y'all also see the sign that says no trespassing?
Pardon me?
Y'all don't see that sign that's in the yard that says no trespassing?
Well, speaking of that gentleman, he was asking what's going on here. I'm Officer Sutherland with Montgomery County Animal Control.
Okay, did y'all not see that sign that says no trespassing?
Do you want us to talk in the street?
That's perfectly fine with me, but I'm just saying y'all did not see the sign.
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. It's right there.
Oh, okay. Do you live here?
I answer no questions, ma'am.
Okay. What's your name?
May I get your name?
Officer Sutherland, Montgomery County Animal Control.
You don't need to know my name. May I get your name as well?
I'm Officer Gilliard.
The encounter begins quietly, but quickly turns tense as animal control arrives at a private residence. The homeowner immediately points out a clearly posted "No Trespassing" sign and questions why officers are on his property. Identifying themselves as Montgomery County Animal Control, they attempt to initiate conversation, but the homeowner firmly refuses to answer questions. From the outset, he establishes a boundary, verbally and physically, making it clear that he does not consent to any inspection or inquiry conducted on his land.
Yours as well. Thank you. Okay, what may I assist y'all with?
Mr. Jamal Ward?
I may be. What may I assist you with?
All right. So we received a call regarding the barking of dogs. We just need to check to make sure everything's going okay.
You're not checking anything on my property, ma'am.
All right. I'll go ahead and call for assistance and have someone assist me with this call.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
As the exchange continues, the officers explain they are responding to a complaint about dogs barking throughout the day. The homeowner challenges their presence, insists his animals are secured and not loose. He maintains consistent stance. He will not provide names, information, or details about his dogs. Despite repeated requests, he calmly reiterates his refusal, emphasizing that simply receiving complaint does not grant automatic access to private property or personal information.
How's it going? Man, that's what y'all still doing on my property. It's a sign that says no trespassing. So how may I assist y'all?
Just need to get your name, please.
Ma'am, did you already call me by my name?
Is that your name, Jamal Ward?
I answer no questions.
Okay. I need to know your dog's names and information of them.
Ma'am? You need to know my dog's name and information of them?
Yeah.
Why would you need to know that?
Every animal we come in contact with, we need their name, their
You haven't came in contact with my animal, ma'am. My animal's not
We're
loose.
here about a call for barking.
My animals are not loose. Y'all have not came in contact with my animals.
Okay.
What had happened is, sir, somebody had called to complain that your dogs are barking all day. So we just want
Do
to...
you hear? Hold on, listen.
Go ahead.
Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Okay, there's somebody else dog barking all day too, right?
Correct. But they-
Okay, well listen to me. I answer no questions, and I would like for y'all to leave my property, okay? That's about as far as we can take this here today.
The officers attempt to push the interaction further, asking whether he owns a home and seeking confirmation of details. The homeowner again declines to answer. He directs them to leave, repeating that they are not permitted to enter his backyard. While the officers claim they must complete their call, he counters by standing on his right to remain silent. The tension rises as authority meets resistance, yet the homeowner remains composed and unwavering.
I'd like for y'all to leave my property, and
You own the house? You're the homeowner?
once again, I answer no questions, but I would like for y'all to leave my property. Thank you again.
Okay, so anytime a dog is outside for more than an hour, they do need a doghouse present? Are we able
All of my dogs
to
have
dogs
doghouse.
everything?
You're not coming in my backyard. No.
Okay, so how can we fix this?
Well, if you can look through that gate right there, you can see a doghouse right there. You can see a doghouse inside the fence that's built. So if that can help you, but other than that right there, I answer no questions, and also as well.
Is a water bucket present?
You can look through that. You can look through that little hole right there. The fence is broken. I have no problem with that, but other than that, I need y'all to leave.
Okay, well, we have to finish this call out before we can leave, so we need to ask you a few questions. Are you able to cooperate?
I'm going to remain silent.
Without explicit consent, one officer moves toward the gate area to visually inspect the dogs. The homeowner quickly objects, vocally protesting as the officer approaches and attempts to look more closely. He points out visible dog houses and water buckets from a distance, arguing that the animal's living conditions are clearly adequate. His repeated objections underscore a critical point. Observation from public view differs greatly from physical intrusion onto private property.
Okay.
Okay, let's look really quick. I guess we'll have to look up and see who owns the house.
Might go that way as well, excuse me.
Where's the doghouse at? Oh, it's right there.
Hey, excuse me. Let me show you. Excuse me.
What's this one's name?
I'm not giving you my dog's name. You don't need to know my dog's name. But it's a doghouse right there, doghouse right there, water bucket right there, and another water bucket right there as well for these two.
As officers continue asking about the dog's names and behavior, the homeowner questions the necessity of such information. He highlights the visible shelter and water sources, reinforcing that his animals are cared for. When an officer attempts to photograph the dogs, he objects again, asserting that no permission was granted for documentation. The back and forth reflects a broader debate: compliance versus consent, and how far officials may go during a complaint check.
Okay, is this dog friendly?
He's a puppy.
Okay.
Now, I didn't say you could come on my property to take pictures of my dog.
Well, I have to prove that you have the things that you're saying you have, so that we put in a call for you.
Okay, well, thank y'all again.
Okay, and there's another dog over there.
Answer no questions once again, man.
Well, we need to complete the call, so we need this information. So we have to come out until we complete it. You guys, you're not able to give any information?
I done gave you all the information that you need, man. This is my property. You don't need none of you. Why you need to know my dog's name?
That one's Mercedes over there?
I don't know. Why do you need to know my dog's name? If you already know my dog's name.
The discussion shifts toward identification and official procedure. The homeowner asks for badge numbers and names, signaling that accountability works both ways. Officers maintain they must complete their report, yet struggle to justify why personal details like dog names are essential. The homeowner points out inconsistencies, noting that if they already know certain information, repeated questioning appears unnecessary. The encounter becomes less about barking dogs and more about principle.
Then why are you asking me what my dog's names are?
I don't know your dog, that's why I'm asking.
You just said that was their name, Mercedes.
I was asking if that's what's Mercedes.
Yeah, you're right. So you should happen to know my dog's name then, right?
Can I talk to you over to the side for a minute?
Yeah, what's your name and your badge number, your shield number?
Gray.
What's your shield number?
4107.
Okay.
We can talk over just a minute. So, I don't know the whole scoop of what we just got caught out here.
Yeah.
With these guys, okay? I guess, like I said, there was a complaint about a barking dog.
A law enforcement officer arrives to de-escalate the situation, explaining that animal control is simply verifying the welfare of the animals. He reassures the homeowner that no one intends to cause trouble. Still, the homeowner remains firm. His dogs are cared for. Other neighborhood dogs bark as well, and he expects officials to respect his property lines. Ultimately, with no signs of neglect visible, the officers prepare to leave.
I don't think they're here to like try to take your dogs or anything like that. It's just part of their job. They got to make sure the dogs got food, water, and shelter. I don't think anybody's trying to give you beef or a hard time. If you cooperate with them, I'd appreciate it. We can get out of here pretty quick, but...
Oh, well, I'm not going to. Yeah. It's I'm ready for y'all. It's all for y'all to go, really, you know.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't answer no questions, and my dogs, they're taken real care of, and other dogs in the neighborhood bark as well. So maybe y'all should go over there as well and go knock on their door and talk to them about their dogs barking as well.
Yeah, we received a complaint. If you're interested in finding out who did that, you can fill a FOIA form out at the shelter at 6.
The video concludes with a broader reflection on constitutional rights. Viewers are reminded that the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches, while the Fifth Amendment safeguards the right to remain silent. The narrator emphasizes that refusing to answer questions is not obstruction, provided there is no physical resistance or interference. The encounter becomes a lesson in calm assertion, demonstrating how knowledge of rights can shape interactions with authority and define the limits of official power.
16 North Spring Street.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, have a good one. I wish I could turn my camera around.